Hey guys, welcome to Corporate and in this video we'll be continuing our series with auto layout, but this video is specifically for developers who want to understand Figma more intricately. This is definitely for the designers who know a little bit about CSS and Flexbox and Flex layouts, but specifically who are already developers will be able to quickly grasp what I'm going to teach right now. So, so what is auto layout for developers? Now, auto layout for developers is the same that the auto layout is for designers, but specifically, I will be using technical terms in this, so that should be pretty quickly graspable by developers. So, you see, what is auto layout? Now, if you can see my screen clearly, I'll just zoom in a bit. And if I change the text of the button to button text is more. You see how the button grows along with the text. Now the padding, top and bottom padding remains the same. The left and right padding remains the same. So the horizontal padding remains the same as well, and the text becomes more. So the button adjusts according to the content. So that is auto layout for you. That's the that's what auto layout does for you. It auto layout itself, it automatically changes its own layout according to the width of the content or even the height of the content. So it can adjust in both directions. We will be talking about in the next videos. Now if I again make it less, the text less, like earlier it was button text, now if I just keep it to just to button, you see how it adjusts its dimensions. Now it's just 53 and 19. Now if I make it more, so to default, you see how the width changed from 53 to 91. So that is what the auto layout is. Now how to do that? So we'll be following step by step instructions and we will recreate the same example right in front of you now. Now for this, we will first take a frame by either going here and selecting frame, or there's a second option which is a shortcut, just pressing F, which it also shows here. So all these alphabets that it shows here, that's the shortcut for the same, for selecting the same option. Now that we have chosen the frame, we will make an frame exactly of this dimension. So we'll check the dimension. What is its dimension? Its dimension is 155 pixels in width and 51 pixels in height. So we'll do the same, 155 here and plus 51 in height. Now we will also give it a same background color. Now how did I do that? Just a tip for you. Just select the frame and press I button on your keyboard and then click on any color that you want. So as I selected this, and now I press I on my keyboard, so it changes to the dropper icon, eyedropper icon, which is called. Now you see on the right side, like it shows all the colors in zoom out, like so that you can select even the specific pixel. So if I select this specific pixel, it will change not to black. Remember, because I am choosing a specific pixel here, which is the left one, like the left pixel, as you can see. This just look at this, this square, like which has the borders. Now I'm choosing a gray one, so it will change to gray and not black. See, it changed to gray. So now I'll go again, click the I button on my keyboard and select this, and it also has a border radius of 8 pixels, which means 8 corner radius for all of your sides. Now if you have to select the specific side, you would have to click this and then change it from there, which we'll be talking about in our next videos. Now currently we don't have any border radius, so we will give it a border radius of 8 on all the 4 sides. Now we will also be making a text named button text. So it's already, Figma automatically remembers we had it bold already and our font size of 16 pixels. Now what we will do is, before merging both of these or making this a group, but we will not make it a group either way. Now remember, this is a frame. Now, why did I choose a frame and not a rectangle? There is a reason behind that, and the reason is auto layout works only with frames. Now, this is the key point that you have to remember. Auto layout will not work if you would have made this button background from a rectangle. It would not have worked, remember. you always have to choose a frame. Only the auto layout works only with the frame. Now, now this is still a frame. This has not become an auto layout. You see, but if I choose this frame, there is an option that comes on the right side panel, the design panel, and it shows auto layout, and you just have to click plus button. Now it has been converted to auto layout. You can also see it here. This is a symbol to just show you that this is an auto layout. Now that you have an auto layout, you will see some new options appearing here. This is the right icon, this is the bottom icon, vertical direction, and this is spacing between items, horizontal padding, and all these new options. Like currently this will be looking quite complex to you, but we'll talk about it. Now that I have chosen this to be an auto layout, you see, now I will be merging this button text to this. You see how it changed its dimensions according to the content, which is what I talked in the start of the video. It always changes its content to whatever content that you have it inside it. Now I will choose this. You see, there is more padding here. There is like more horizontal padding, as well as there is more vertical padding compared to the button that we have just made. Now, how do you change that? So we'll be talking about this now. So to change the padding, you see there are a few options at the bottom of the auto layout option. One on the left side is called horizontal padding, and one on the right side is called vertical padding. So currently your horizontal padding is 10 pixels, both on the left and as well as the right. And on the vertical side, you still have 10 pixel padding as well, 10 pixel on the top and 10 pixel at the bottom. So to increase horizontal padding, you will click here and then increase the horizontal padding to exactly what it is in here. It's 32 pixels here, and it has 16 pixel vertical padding. So that's what we'll be doing. Now we have 32 pixel horizontal padding, and we will be increasing the vertical padding to 16 pixels, which we have done. Now you see the button is now exactly looking the same. The functionality will not be same. Remember, because we have to change a few more things. Now you see, if I change the text here, button text is more now. It shows that it is the same functionality, but let me show you the difference. The difference is like if I write the same text here, button text is more now. See, it still remains in the center of your screen, but this doesn't remain in the center of your screen. So what did I do there? That which we have not done it here. We have set the constraints to the button, so that's what we'll be doing now. So I will just Control Z, and now that we have done it, we will be setting the constraints. So you see the constraints set to it are from the top and from the center. So that's what we will be doing for our this button that we have just made. Now we already have a constraint of the top from the for the vertical direction, and for keeping the button in center. No matter how much content do we have inside the button, we will be selecting the center option. Now, for clicking the center option, you have to press shift along with clicking your left mouse button. So that's what I did just right now. So now if I change the text of the button text is important. Oh, what did I do there? Let me see. Now if we change the button text here, button text is important. See, it remains in the center just like we did in our default button that I showed you before starting the video. Now this is how you set it. This is horizontal padding. This is vertical padding. Now what is this? Spacing between items. So we'll be talking about this. So we will be adding a very small icon like to the left of the button. So that's what we'll do. We will just make our own icon. There's no need to do anything complex now. So I'll just make a rectangle of maybe 16 by 16 and give it a background color of blue. Probably that is what it will contrast to the yellow color. With a little darker shade. Now, now you see, you when you have an auto layout, you can make any other elements, be it a text, be it an image, or be it an icon, and then include it inside your auto layout area, and then it will auto adjust. all of the items according to the specifications that you have mentioned in the design panel in the auto layout option. Now that I merged this, you see there is an icon coming, a blue one. It shows so it will be like merge in the left side of the text. But if you do it here, it will merge on the right side. So that's what this blue vertical line suggests you. So we want to keep it on the left, so that's what we will do. So I just merge it here. Now you see there is a gap between this icon, this gear icon, and the text. So how do you adjust, or how do you define how much gap do you want between both of you? So that's what we will be discussing now. So see, when I click on this auto layout frame to see the options, you see this third option. You see, when you hover over it, it shows spacing between items. So that is what it is. It is space between both of your items, between the square icon and between the text. Now, to change it, you can adjust it from here. Now, earlier it was 10 pixels, now it is 16 pixels. So you see, it's adjusting there. And it also shows, you see that square thing, so it shows. You see, it's 23 pixels, and if you hover over it, the square, it also shows 23 pixels. These both are exactly the same thing. So that's how you align your different items inside your auto layout. That's how you give your spacing, like how much ever you want to give. That's your own personal opinion or personal requirement. Never an opinion in the design though. Sometimes it is though, but mostly there is always a reason. Now, by giving it a 24 pixels, so you see we have already adjusted it. Now, one more thing that you can do is set like currently both these items are horizontally aligned, right? So you can also align it vertically as well. So for that you will have to choose this option. This is vertical direction. So vertical direction will do this. So it will be on the top, and the text will go to the bottom, and the gap will remain the same. The gap doesn't change. There is no vertical gap or horizontal gap like in Figma. So whatever gap you give, 24 pixel we gave like a minute ago. So the gap will remain the same. So you see, if I like make the gap a little less, maybe perhaps 16 or even 12 would work, and then it will become 12 pixel. Now if you hover over it, it should show 12, but maybe in vertically it doesn't show. So yeah, that's how it works. So in the next video we will be talking a little more complex things about like what are this alignment, top center, top right alignments. Also there are basically 9 alignments, and we'll also be talking about some advanced layout techniques. So thank you guys, and like, share, and subscribe. Probably comment as well, and if you need any help for any specific video, do mention it in the comments. I will definitely make it for you. So thank you, and do subscribe. Bye.